The Arc Raider server slam caused a few issues and some voices in the community got pretty loud. People were saying things like, "The arcs are too hard, I keep getting spotted," or "The graphics look worse than they did in Tech Test 2, or "There's not enough to do, nobody will play this in 2 months." All I can say is, your feedback has been heard. The devs listened to many of your biggest concerns, and there are some exciting updates addressing several of the community's main worries. And that's exactly what we're going to look at together in this video. Embark Studios released a brand new blog post about it, and I always find the stats from these playtests super fascinating. According to this screenshot, we raiders played an incredible 30 million rounds. As expected, the Rocketeer was once again the deadliest Arc unit, taking out a massive 2,350,000 raiders in just 3 days. 96,000 recorders or flutes were found, but 2,700 raiders actually died while playing them. Shame on you, whoever did that. The most crafted weapon was the Pharaoh. The Queen was destroyed only 77 times, but managed to take down 108,000 raiders herself. Still, we raiders were successful overall. 58 million arcs were destroyed, which is seriously impressive. About 27,000 of us were struck by lightning, and I was one of them. Ah, what? Holy fuck! And together we collected over 800,000 rubber ducks. Incredible. I personally would have loved to see the player count per platform. The peak on Steam at least hit 189,000. And if you've enjoyed the video so far, I'd really appreciate your support. Drop a comment to help the algorithm. And if you can't think of anything, how about just writing Rocketeer? A thumbs up never hurts either, and if you want to stay up to date on everything around Arc Raiders, make sure to subscribe. But the server slam recap isn't all Embark talked about in the blog. They also shared a few more insights with us. To all the brave raiders who joined us for the Arc Raider server slam this past weekend, from the entire team, thank you. Your participation was absolutely vital. We designed the server slam to stress test our systems and collect real-world feedback, and you delivered. We're working around the clock to implement fixes and tune the game for launch. Next, they talk about the key takeaways. Your feedback, coupled with our data, gave us crucial insights, and we took immediate action on several fronts. Stability. You helped us quickly identify and resolve stability issues across all platforms during the test. We've locked in even more solutions leading up to launch day to ensure a smooth launch experience. That's awesome news, because we personally ran into an Unreal Engine error that kicked our whole team out of the game. By the time we reconnected, we were already dead and had lost all our gear. I saw the same issue happen to several other streamers too, and yeah, that's definitely a no-go for launch. Next, they focus on the flying arcs. It turns out their awareness was a bit too high, allowing them to essentially see through trees and bushes. This made their vision unintentionally overpowered, but we've adjusted what they can see now, so expect a fairer fight at launch. And that's a really good change. The arcs are already powerful, and if you can't even hide from them, the game can get frustrating fast. A lot of you mentioned this in my comments, and this fix should make a big difference for those of you. A very important topic is the Dam Tower. We watched many of you bravely and perhaps a little too easily access the Dam Control Tower on Dam Battlegrounds. It was fun to watch, but a bit too accessible for a key loot location. That's been fixed to keep the challenge sharp. Honestly, I didn't expect them to fix that so soon, but I think it's a great change. This issue has been around since Tech Test 2 and led to almost the entire server gathering at the Dam Tower during the slam. That not only caused tons of PvP, but also created a major imbalance in the map and loot distribution overall. Really good to see that they've already addressed it. And also, the visual difference is a hot topic. Some noticed a visual difference between server slam and earlier tests on certain hardware. The default settings did change a bit to favor more performance, and we're looking into tuning further to strike the right balance. Personally, the visual changes didn't bother me, but I'd still love to see an extra graphics preset that brings back the amazing visuals from the earlier tests. The game already ran fine during Tech Test 2 with sharper graphics, and in the end, players should have the choice: better visuals or better performance. The devs then go on and say, beyond these points, your reports helped us squash a number of bugs and helped identify and address game balance and suggested improvements to the experience. Every piece of data and feedback you provided is helping us to make Arc Raiders a better game. We're spending these final days putting the finishing touches on the game to prepare for our full launch on October 30th. See you topside again soon. And that's great news for the game's launch, especially for those of you who were frustrated by how strong and relentless the arcs felt. I think that's one of the most important updates overall. Now raiders have a better chance to avoid the arcs in the first place or escape them if needed, without nerfing their core strength. The arcs are supposed to be this overwhelming force on the surface that pushed humanity underground. It would feel weird if they suddenly stopped being a threat. So I'm really happy with this balanced middle ground. How about you guys? What do you think about the slam stats and the quick fixes for some of the biggest issues from this stress test? Drop your thoughts in the comments, I'd love to hear them. That's it from me for now, have an awesome day and I'll catch you in the next one.